What's up, guys? It's Zero here. Today we're talking about Bioshock 4, the continuation of this iconic franchise. So let's get into it. So guys, Bioshock has been a game I have really enjoyed the first three titles in this franchise, and it just felt like each game kept getting better and better as the series progressed. And Bioshock Infinite, guys, I believe left us on one of the biggest cliffhangers I've seen in gaming. It was an absolutely incredible ending to Bioshock Infinite, and it's led me to really, want to see what happens next. What worlds can we explore within this franchise as a whole? Ken Levine and the team over there, they did a great job of just creating such a great atmosphere within, Bioshock Infinite, and it leads us to Bioshock 4 and what we could see here in the future. So this is an article, guys, coming to us from Josh Kotz of Game Rant. Bioshock 4 likely won't launch in 2025 due to ongoing development. 2K Cloud Chamber actively seeking new team members in 2024 implies Bioshock 4 could be released in 2026, and fans can expect an update in 2025, potentially including the first trailer for Bioshock 4. Well, over 5 long years have passed since the announcement of Bioshock 4, bringing it to 2025 in what appears to be the same state it has always been in. 2025 is going to be a massive year for gaming, with the launch of some major titles like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, Avowed, Civilization 7, and Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, all kicking things off in February. Unfortunately, there has been no mention of what this year holds in store for Bioshock 4, but fans shouldn't give up hope. Given Bioshock 4's development history, it's hard to believe that fans who have been long awaiting the sequel would get any updates on it in 2025. Nevertheless, there is reason to believe that this year might be a big one for 2K Cloud Chamber's Bioshock 4, even if it doesn't launch this year. Ultimately, this all comes down to some recent, albeit cryptic, updates on Bioshock 4's development made by 2K Cloud Chamber and speculation on what the near future looks like for the game. So, guys, I do believe that Bioshock 4 is still in development over at Cloud Chamber, but I think that there is some development hell issues happening, potentially some creative differences within the company. This just feels like it's been taken way too long to even get just a reveal, like an announcement trailer or something. It's one of those things, like, you're dealing with a franchise that has a ravenous fan base, that there's huge expectation coming off of Bioshock Infinite. There's a lot of expectation, a lot of pressure on Cloud Chamber, and I think it may be creating some, creative differences potentially within the company. Well, at the moment, it's impossible to determine when Bioshock 4 will launch, but it's probably safe to say it won't be happening in 2025. For starters, Bioshock 4 doesn't even have its first trailer yet, and there has been no indication from the developer that its development is anywhere near being concluded. That being said, 2K Cloud Chamber did provide some semblance of an update last year on the progress of Bioshock 4's development, which at the very least instills hope that the game is indeed real and on track, and it wasn't just a dream that fans had. Via a mid-2024 LinkedIn post by 2K Cloud Chamber's senior cinematic designer, Jeff Spoonhour, many fans were delighted to learn that the developer was actively seeking to fill job roles associated with Bioshock 4's development, specifically roles in the areas of animation, art, audio, and producing management. Since then, Spoonhour has made other LinkedIn posts about open positions on 2K Cloud Chamber's Bioshock 4 team, with the most recent job listing senior producer being posted only a month ago. So, in terms of the release date, guys, I do think that this year we will get an announcement, trailer or a teaser trailer on Bioshock 4. That being said, though, it's probably at least 1 to 2 years out, especially when we think about games like State of Decay 3, which were announced back in 2020 and it still hasn't released yet. There's been a lot of talk that there's, development hell issues there, maybe some creative differences over at Undead Labs. I'm wondering if something similar is happening here with Cloud Chamber. It's hard to say, but I just know that when you tell us that you're working on a game and we don't hear anything for years upon years upon years, usually it's an indication that there might be some issues internally. Well, the fact that 2K Cloud Chamber is still filling roles in its Bioshock 4 team suggests the game is nowhere near being finished, meaning 2026 is likely the earliest fans can expect the game to arrive. At the very least, Spoonhauer's post-show 2K Cloud Chamber hasn't abandoned Bioshock 4, a sentiment that has plagued the game before. Although it was originally planned for Bioshock 4 to launch in 2025, that just doesn't seem like a realistic target given the current state of the game's development. That being said, more could be going on behind the scenes than what can be seen on the surface, so anything is possible. I think, guys, with a game as large as Bioshock, you're going to want to announce it and then it releases a couple of years later. You're going to want to build hype over time for the game. And so I would say, guys, if we get an announcement this year, more than likely, the earliest it's going to come out is going to be 2026, but I would say it's probably going to be 2027 or 2028. Although Bioshock 4 isn't likely to launch in 2025, that doesn't mean this year won't be a big year for the game. Given how open and active 2K Cloud Chamber was last year regarding Bioshock 4, it might not be too careless to suggest that a big update on the game might happen sometime in 2025. Up to this point, the only news fans have received about Bioshock 4 has been tied to rumors, reported leaks, and rather insignificant updates from 2K Cloud Chamber. However, 2025 could be the year Bioshock 4 finally gets its first trailer, even if it is just a teaser. I 100% agree. I think, guys, we will get a teaser this year. But like I said, don't expect the game to come out for probably at least another couple of years. They're still filling up roles over at Cloud Chamber. There's probably some internal things going on here, whether, creative differences within the studio or between them and the higher-ups at 2K. Like I said, it's really hard to say at this point, but I think it's safe to say that Bioshock 4 is still coming. And I am incredibly excited about that because this is a franchise I absolutely love. I believe it needs to continue, especially after what, Bioshock Infinite kind of left us with. I mean, Bioshock 4 could go in any different direction, could open up any world that Infinite kind of displayed to us in terms of they have an open sandbox of what they could do with this game. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they decide to do here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about Bioshock 4. Are you guys excited about it? Are you concerned about it? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And for more Bioshock 4 content and videos, keep it right here.